There we go. You know what? We didn't have audio, so now we do. Um, so I apologize, everybody. You might have seen my lips moving, but didn't hear my voice going because I wasn't capturing audio. I had been really set up to do the live stream today. I was supposed to do it earlier. Some stuff came up with the family. I didn't get around to it, so I'm doing it a little late. It's 7:35 p.m. Pacific time. I originally, I believe, said I was going to do the drawing at 6 p.m. Pacific, but I'm a dad and family stuff comes up, so had to deal with that. But we're live now. I don't know if we're going to have any viewers or not. We might not, since it is a little late, but I do want to do the drawing and do it live and capture on video for everybody to see. And then we will get a book out. So what happened was, with the last drawing, the winner actually had already bought the book, so they told me don't worry about it and go ahead and redraw it. So that's what we're going to do. So we have got a copy of Spectacular Settlements from Nord Games, along with 4 of their decks. So we have the Critical Hit for players, the Critical Hit for GMs, the Critical Fail, which is for both players and GMs, and the Fates and Fortunes, which is my personal favorite because it is when your players roll a nat 20 or a nat 1 on anything basically other than an attack, they draw one of those cards. And if it's a nat 20, they draw a fortune card, and they basically keep it in front of them, and it'll do something like boost a saving throw or whatever. It basically gives them a buff that's a one-time use. They can turn it into the GM and get that ability. And if they get a fate, they keep that in front of them, and the GM can grab it and use it against them at any time. So it's a fun little mini game to put into your D&D games. So lots of fun stuff to give away to one lucky winner. So I'm gonna give it a minute here, see if anybody else joins us, and then we'll do the drawing. So like I said, I don't know. It's Wednesday night. It's late on the East Coast, so we might not get anybody, but that's fine. Gen Con was amazing, though. If any of you were there, I was at the AAW booth, doing some stuff with the Drow. We had some Drow cosplayers. We hung out. We had a blast together. I hope to do it with them again next year. We got to meet RA. We gave him a copy of Rise of the Drow. That is out on the interweb somewhere. If you check TikTok for AAW's TikTok, I believe it's on there. But it was a really, really good time. Had a blast. So hope some of you were there. Hope you guys had fun. And I hope to see you there next year because Gen Con's awesome. So let's see here. It's 7:37. I'm going to give it 3 more minutes. And at that point, we will do a drawing. While we're at it, while we're waiting, you're going to see I have a new video dropping tomorrow. And you might have saw my video last week about the PIP system for experience. I've been doing some thinking about how I want to approach the channel here in the next year. And I really want to start looking at my videos as a way to answer questions and problems. This is supposed to be the DM Toolbox. When I first started out, I wanted it to be tools and resources for GMs, DMs, and players. But I know I've kind of focused on book reviews, and a lot of these books are wonderful tools. But I want to bring those same products to you in a way that presents them as an answer to a problem, as opposed to here's a cool book. So that's what we're trying to do. What I'm interested in from you guys is what you want to see. What do you want to know about? What kind of questions and problems do you face that you're looking for the right tool to possibly help with that? And I'll see what I have in my arsenal or what's out there, and we can do some videos on some of it, because I think that would be a cool way to approach it. Now, I still want to have a good focus on third-party D&D publishers. I think that's really important to spotlight them. But I also don't want to exclude Wizards of the Coast content, because there is some very good, useful stuff from Wizards of the Coast as well. And this third-party stuff is generally designed to work around that. So having a good understanding of how they work together, I think, is going to be important. So that's my goal, moving forward with the channel. So let me know, what kind of questions and all you guys have, and what kind of problems you're looking for solutions for, and I will see what kind of videos I can do for you guys. So looks like we might have one viewer on, so say hi if you're here, and yeah, let's get rolling. So it is 7:39. I'm gonna give it up. It's 7:40. So I think what we'll do is let's do a giveaway. So let's see here. Hey Jacob, thanks for joining. Since you're here, I just want to let you know I was supposed to actually start this live stream earlier, but just family stuff got a little bit of a late start. So we are redrawing our giveaway for Spectacular Settlements, and so if you had entered that giveaway, you might get your name drawn for it. The original winner declined the book because they had already bought it. So they said go ahead and redraw it, and that's what we're gonna do right now. And let's see here. What are you saying? You said yeah, you like that idea for the channel? I do too, man. What kind of made it come up to me was when I was at Gen Con. I was going to a panel for Kobold Press with Wolfgang Barr, and I got there early. I got to the room early. Didn't realize I was an hour off, and there was another panel going on for content creators, streamers, and stuff like that. So I sat down like, hey, this is perfect for me, right? So I was listening in, and it was cool. And afterwards, I went up to one of them and I told them, I like what I'm doing, but I have this one video that did really well, and I know I should maybe focus on that content, but it's not the content I want to be making all the time. And he said, well, what was it about that video that you think people liked? Wasn't it might not have been the specific contents of the video, but the way you approach that video. And I thought about it, and it was a Foundry VTT video, and it was me showing modules that made Foundry easier to use. And I said, well, all right, that makes sense, right? So I want to, look at ways to make your D&D games a little easier and better. But to do that, I need to approach it from what's the problem. So that's what we're going to do. And Mike's here as well. Hey, Michael. So Michael is the one who inspired last week's video. He's the one with the question about different ways to do level up. So I did the PIP system video for him. So between what I learned at Gen Con and Michael's question in my video last week, it all kind of got the brain going, and I think that's how we're going to approach DMToolbox moving forward. So yeah. So let's do a giveaway because it is 7:42 at night here, and I have a video to edit and get up for you guys for tomorrow, and I want some ice cream. So here we go. All right. So there's no regional restriction on the winner for this video. Nord will ship the book anywhere for us now, as long as the person's a subscriber of the channel and they commented properly, telling me what their favorite fantasy city is, they'll be a winner. Now, if they're not, I will pick a different winner. So here we go. What's that, Michael? You said giving away ice. No, I'm not giving away ice cream. I'm eating ice cream. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. I worked out today. It was a long work day. I had sushi for dinner, and I want ice cream for dessert, all right? All right, here we go. And the winner is, let's see here, Per Hansen. My favorite fantasy city is Poultice, City of the Spire from Monty Cook setting. I love that setting. I looked at that book at Gen Con again. I still have not picked up the physical copy. I did pick up a PDF, but I really want the physical copy of that book. I need to do a video on it. So if you haven't seen Monty Cook's City of Spires, it is bigger than the freaking Bible. It's huge. It is 600 or 700 pages, all for one city as the campaign setting, detail out almost like Atlas style. So the map's all gridded, and you're like, it'll be like this shop is in A27, and this is everything about it and every item in it. I mean, it's ridiculously detailed. It is a gold standard for how a setting like that should be done. So awesome book, Per Hansen. Great selection there. Let's see here. He said, well fleshed out setting with urban design, a vast dungeon underneath the city, lots of plot hooks, and several written adventures for it. My campaign is starting tonight. P.S. I'm happy to pay for the shipping to Australia. You should not have to pay for the shipping to Australia anymore. So you got lucky, and what I want you to do is try to reach out to me, comment on the video, and let me know, hey, drop me your contact info. You can email me at dungeonmastertoolbox@gmail.com, and we'll get it all figured out, and we will get you a book shipped out. Awesome, and congratulations. So yeah, let's see here. Michael asks, is City of Spires bigger than Rise of the Drow? It is bigger than Rise of the Drow. Rise of the Drow comes in right around 500 pages, I think. And I want to say City of Spires is like 750 pages. I'll look that up and I will tell you the exact count on that, Michael, because that's a good question. I do have the PDF. Yeah, Jacob, Rise of the Drow is great. I am actually an editor on Rise of the Drow now. I helped with the 3rd revision of the book on editing, and I did the entire Foundry VTT conversion for that book. So it is one close to my heart. Like I said, I was at Gen Con this year with AAW Games, helping to sell those books. It is by far one of my favorite 5e adventures. It is fantastic. So, and if you like AAW, make sure you check out tomorrow's video, because it does actually have an AAW product in it. So yeah, pretty cool. So once again, congratulations to our winner. Sorry to everybody who didn't win, but stay tuned, because I do have another giveaway that I think we're going to do pretty soon from Pacesetter Games. Ben from Pacesetter sent me an extra copy of one of his books with actually 2 of his books to do a giveaway. So we're going to do a giveaway again soon. So stick close. And yes, so the City of Spires book is 671 pages. That's a monster. And here's the thing. So that comes in and retails at $150. Rise of the Drow is $130, but generally they have it on sale for $100. What happens is, after a certain size, binding and whatnot becomes more expensive. So prices start to exponentially increase after a cutoff point with these books, and that is a big book. So considering what you'd pay for Rise of the Drow, which I think is worth every penny, I think that City of Spires is definitely worth it at that $150 price point. I just have not pulled the trigger on it yet. I plan to, because it is awesome. So yeah. All right, guys, that's it for now. But like I said, stay tuned. Check out tomorrow's video. We'll be covering both some AAW stuff and some Pacesetter Game stuff all in one video, because we're going to be answering the question of how to come up with small dungeons that we can kind of throw into the middle of our campaigns quickly and on the spot. So yeah, until next time, roll those dice.